welcome back to another camping vlog. Today I'm at the Chilliwack campsite. In particular, there's multiple campgrounds here, but I'm here at Paleface Loop and I snagged this spot, which is pretty private because there's no other campers on this side, but there is one other campsite to my right here. Otherwise, it's pretty private, and as you can see, there is a bit of a view of the lake in the back, which I plan to go paddleboarding later. I realized that the campsites here are very small, and so there's not much room for like more than one tent. So what I've done is I parked near the entrance, and then I'm gonna use this whole space here for my tent. And yeah, today is a little bit chilly. It has been raining non-stop for the past 2 or 3 weeks, so I haven't really had the chance to go camping. It's the first time in 2 or 3 weeks where the weather is actually decent to go camping. And so this particular site here is a little bit in the shade, a little bit in the sun, so it's perfect. And Lucky is enjoying the fresh air and nature as well. He's been stuck at home for the past couple of days because it's been raining non-stop. So let me first set up and get comfy, and then I'll show you guys what I'll be doing here at Chilliwack Lake. So I got these waterproof gloves. I wanted something that really fit my hand pretty tight because with camping gear you need to be very specific on with camping equipment. You're very like tactile, so I felt like the other gloves, they were slipping and sliding and my fingers felt kind of dull where I couldn't assemble certain camping gear. So I bought these ones. These seem to be pretty good, and I'm gonna go ahead and set up this tent. Oh, there we go. Oh. So I moved the tent way back because I realized it was unleveled, and so my bed was kind of shaking. Now that I've moved it further back, it's closer to the ledge here, and also there's a lot more space in front of me. So there you go. So I just finished setting up, and it is my typical go-to setup that I absolutely love. So as you can see here in the middle, there is my sleeping area with the cot and a sleeping pad in my sleeping bag. Lucky loves just chilling around here. And then over here is my kind of bedside table shelf situation with my charger, where I could put some miscellaneous knickknacks and then Lucky stuff on the bottom here. And then I have this really nice table that I love, just super wide, and I could put a lot of stuff on it, which is perfect. And also on the side here is my kitchen setup. So as you can see, I have my boxes full of either kitchen utensils or just like setting up the tent, like my hammer, fire starter, etc. And then this is where my food is with an ice pack, and then some dry food like chips, water station. This is like a sink, And then that's pretty much it. So super cozy, has everything that I need. Today's setup was actually relatively easy. I mean, I didn't get too sweaty, and also I just took things really easy. And now that I've done this a couple times, I know a couple of tricks where I don't need to physically exert myself, but still, you know, take it easy and enjoy the setup process. As you can see, one of the first things that I set up is definitely the cot, because once I set up the cot, I could actually sit down, and then I set up my table next. And once those two things are set up, I could actually use the surfaces to put all my other stuff and slowly set up, like my chair. That is a tip when it comes to setting up tent in a leisurely way, the lazy way, where you don't really break a sweat and it's not too hard on you physically. So now that I have everything set up, it is 2:55, so it's almost 3 p.m. I believe I got here at 2 p.m. so it took me about an hour to set up, and now I'm gonna have my first drink. It's always so good after setting up when you're kind of tired to have that drink. It's like super refreshing. So yeah, let me grab my drink. Okay, so today I have two types of drink. I have the honey lager. This is one of my favorite beers. I don't know if it's necessarily Sleeman's. I think the one from Granville Island is actually better, but this one was all that I could find at the liquor store. And then I have this one, which is Verve Gin Smash. This is a little bit more refreshing, a little bit more lighter, not as heavy as the beer. I was gonna have this when the weather is super sunny, but it seems like it's pretty cloudy out and it doesn't seem like it's gonna get super sunny later. We'll see, but with these two, I think I'm gonna go with the beer. And I'm just gonna snack a little bit. I brought some snacks, and because I had a lunch and I'm gonna have dinner later and I don't want to ruin my appetite, so I'm just gonna have a few snacks and then I'll have dinner in a couple hours. Oh, I think I'm gonna snack on these chips. This is one of my favorite chips from Vicky's. Miss Vicky's. It's a sweet chili and sour cream. I'll just work on that. I have a feeling that I got a mosquito bite. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit swollen here. And I did notice a few mosquitoes earlier. Did it bite me in the meantime? Or it's definitely swollen. No wonder it was so itchy. Okay, so I found this, which is the Deep Free Off Deep Woods. So I'm gonna spray this so I don't get any more mosquito bites. Okay, so I actually went ahead and twisted or turned the whole tent around, and the reason being is because I noticed when I was like lying down, I was basically facing the road, and because I'm in the corner, all the cars are actually coming in from this corner, and I saw the cars coming in and I wanted a little bit more privacy. So if I were to turn the whole tent so the entrance is actually facing the forest, and then I have the view right in front of me like this when I lie down, and then I actually get to block off these two sides for more privacy, because this is the side where the cars are coming in, and so now I don't need to deal with seeing them all the time. And now I love this setup. So it just requires a little bit of thinking of what is the optimal setup for you and how you could best enjoy your camping experience. And now I love this setup. So I'll show you guys a proper view of what I see from my cot. Lucky. So it is currently almost 5 p.m. and it's actually supposed to be sunny after 5 to about 8 p.m. And you could already see the sun in my face here. So I think it's great weather for me to go out and paddleboard. So I'm just gonna set up my paddleboard and have it ready so that we could go to the beach. So I just finished pumping the paddleboard and I was just about to head to the beach. It's about 5 p.m. right now, and I was just thinking I kind of don't want to paddleboard right now. I just want to relax, maybe cook some dinner, finish the rest of my drinks, and I actually want to go paddleboarding tomorrow morning when there's nobody at the beach and I just get to be in the peace and quiet of the beach down there without so much people. Also, because we are surrounded by mountains, the sun has basically set on the other side. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see see, but the beach is pretty much shaded from the mountains, and so it's going to be really chilly. I don't know, maybe I'm making some excuses, but I was just thinking, you know, today I just want to relax. It was a long drive. I think I'm going to cook dinner, wake up early, and then go paddleboarding tomorrow. So at least the paddleboard is going to be ready tomorrow morning when I am ready to go. Hey guys, so we are going to be prepping dinner. It is starting to get quite dark in here with all the trees. It's creating a lot of shadow even though it's only 5:30. So I just put up a light here. Hopefully you guys can see me all right. And we're just going to get started on dinner. So today is a very simple dinner. I have these pre-marinated lamb chops. I love these. These are so good. I have some broccoli and that I'm going to cook over butter. And I have my Verve gin smash. So I was gonna have this after going to the beach if it's like super sunny, and this was gonna be a refreshing drink, but now that this is all the drink that I have, I think I'm just gonna have this. This is just salted butter. This is steamed broccoli. It's just a little bit easier to cook versus raw broccoli. And my lamb chops. Something about the smell of lamb, Lucky just goes crazy over. Like, he knows this is lamb. He's all over it. Okay, there we go. Hopefully I don't summon all the animals in the area. So I just have an egg in here, which I'm going to use for breakfast tomorrow. I'm just going to use these metal foldable camping utensils. My fork and my knife. This looks ready. Maybe a little bit more. I think the broccoli is pretty much done. In the meantime, I'm gonna have my gin smash. Lucky already had his dinner earlier because I felt like he was a little hungry, so I fed him already, so he doesn't go too crazy on the lamb. Unfortunately, he can't have any of the lamb because it's pre-marinated, like I bought it that way. So I'm sorry, Lucky. I'll give you some snacks later, okay? I'll give you a treat. Cheers! Cheers! Good boy. So I just have my go-to little wooden long plate or tray, whatever you like to call it. I think in the meantime, I'm going to let this cook a little bit more. Let's see if this big one is ready. Put a little bit of broccoli on the plate, like this. I heard that lamb, you could eat it slightly medium rare. Like, you don't need to cook it completely through. A lot of fat on that one. So let me... Oh, I would consider this like rare. So let me cook it a little bit more. I don't think it's quite ready yet. Oh my god. I feel so bad. So whenever my dog wants something, he does this standing pose. Does anyone else's dog do this? But does this when he's like wants something really bad. And I think right now he really wants a lamb. I'm so sorry. This lamb is not cooking well. It's like still pink in the middle. Put it back on the grill. Let me try the smaller one, see if that cooked a little better. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is like medium rare. So after checking in, I got this information pamphlet. So I'm just going to read through it to learn more about Chilliwack Lake and what this area has to offer. So I just woke up from a nap. I think I passed out for an hour. It's currently 8 p.m. I have my chair and I have Lucky here with me. So the plan is that we're gonna go up to the beach and maybe see parts of the sunset, because here the sunset's around 9 now, but because of the mountains it happens a little bit sooner. So I hope to just sit by the water and just daze out. Enjoy the scenery one last time tonight before heading to bed. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just walking back to my campsite after taking some clips of the sunset. It is currently 9 p.m. on the dot and the sunset's supposed to be at 9:14. So I just wanted to quickly grab a clip, and then now I want to start a fire because the moment the sun sets it's going to get pitch black. So I just want a warm, cozy fire before it gets absolutely dark. That's what I'm going to do. So I have this fire starter and then I have this electric lighter. So I have these sweet potatoes that I'm going to throw into the fire, and this is going to be my night snack. Hi guys, good morning. I'm just speaking a little bit more quietly because it is 7:30 in the morning and there are people still sleeping and it's really quiet. So every sound that you make echoes. But basically last night I slept in my car again, and I think it was brilliant to call because with the temperature fluctuating so much here, it's June but it's pretty warm in the day and then really cold at night. And so this morning I woke up, it was really cold and I don't think I would have been able to sleep here. So I just set up my car, brought the sleeping pad and the sleeping bag and just slept in the car. So this morning is another gorgeous day and I'm gonna get started early. I'm going to get Lucky fed because he's going super hyper when the moment that he saw his food. And then I'm going to cook my own breakfast, and then I'm going to pack up a little bit and then head down to go paddleboarding. So let's get Lucky fed first. You have to have your water first. So I learned from last time, what I'm first going to do is boil the water here, and then I will be cooking breakfast because this is hot to move. So I think the order is just better that way. There we go. I just have this hand drip one that I got from Japan. So I still have a bit of time before the expiry date, which is July 22nd. I'm gonna try to use this up as much as possible. Oh, my egg is perfectly intact. I just have my avocado here. I'm gonna get my knife and I'm just gonna put cuts through it like this. So I'm gonna put half my avocado on this one and then the other half here. Okay. A little bit of salt and pepper. It is not well done, but sunny side up. The toast pieces are pretty small. There we go. I slowly started packing everything up. Basically everything that was inside the tent already packed up, except the bed and the cot. I just wanted to relax here a little bit and admire the beautiful scenery with the lake right in front of me and all the trees. Super nice day. I was thinking of going to paddleboard and then coming back and packing up the tent, but I think I just prefer to have everything packed up and just go paddleboarding so that when I come back I could just pack the paddleboard and then head home. So I think I'm gonna slowly pack everything up here. I just removed the back here just to allow a little bit more light, and now it looks so much more brighter in here. And while you're packing everything up, you don't really think about anything much. It's more like manual labor. That's that. Can't see myself because it's so bright out, but I just went for a bit of paddleboarding with Lucky here, and it's a gorgeous day outside. As you can see, it's so sunny. It's so different from the shade. In the shade, you're almost a little bit chilly, but then in the sun, it's like really intense heat. So I think I'm going to stop recording and enjoy some quiet time before heading out. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's camping vlog, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!